Welcome back everybody to another FSD video. Today we'll just be commuting from work to home. Should be about a 20-minute ride. Actually, looks like we're gonna have to make a stop at the closest supercharger, and I'm about to engage right here. We do have somebody behind us. Hopefully we don't do any buffoonery today. And then when I hop on the highway, I'll change the navigation course and take us onto the highway. We're still on FSD beta version number, let me take a look here. I'll give you guys the version number. 10.69.25.2. So I've been driving around with this version for a little bit. So far so good, I would say. Go ahead and creep up. Lights green. What's taking you so long? I had to give it a small boost here with the gas pedal. I want to, every time I have an intervention, I'm going to say something. I'll let you know every time I have to intervene. Just change our climate here. It's a bit hot. So far so good. It always does a slowdown on the on-ramp here. I'm not going to intervene, which is good. I think it's yielding, but there's no one there, so I would like it to continue. So far it's staying in the center of the lane. I don't like that. It got way too close. We're swerving inside the lane here on the on-ramp. We're merging. Stay in your lane. Pick up speed. Now turn on the signal and merge left. See, it's waiting all the way to the end of to try to merge into the lane. I don't like that at all. It should immediately try to merge. That was hectic. I want to say that was not smooth. I didn't feel safe at any point. I mean, I didn't feel unsafe at any point, but I did feel like the fact that it got so close to that edge there made me a bit uncomfortable. All right. Now that I'm on the highway, I'm gonna go ahead and punch in our actual destination, which should be a supercharger nearby. I'm gonna go ahead and raise our speed up a little bit, which should take us into the faster lane. One thing I've actually been watching quite a bit of FSD videos lately, and one thing I have noticed, one of the main complaints about the beta right now is that it will turn on the left and right signal unnecessarily. So whenever there's a split in the road, it'll turn on your signal. Even if you're supposed to stay straight, it turns on the blinker. So I think they have to look over that a little bit more, along with some other things. Let's see. I'm thinking of expanding the channel to talk a little bit more about artificial intelligence in general, not just Tesla FSD beta. This idea came to me by this guy named Matt from Matt Video Pro on YouTube, if you want to check him out. He basically covers all recent AI. So the channel is definitely going to be growing from here. If you have any suggestions, comments, concerns, make sure you put that below in the comments. If you're enjoying the content so far, go ahead and throw a like on there for me as well. That wouldn't hurt. I appreciate you watching. I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel for a long time now, and after watching some FSD videos, I said, well, that doesn't look too hard. I can do that. And this seems to be content that people enjoy. So I'm blessed blessed enough to be bringing you FSD beta video content, so I'm going to continue to do so, and any other content you guys might request from me. So if you have any requests, go ahead and put it below in the comments. One thing I have to get used to being a YouTuber is talking to myself. What I want to do is be candid with you guys and tell you, you know, what I'm thinking and how the channel's going so far. And I thought I would like talking to myself, but I do kind of feel crazy. I did see a video of someone explaining that one of the hardest things about, not hardest, but one of the things you'll have to pick up when being a YouTuber of any kind is learning to talk to the camera, or learning to talk to yourself or at the camera. We're still getting the nag here, so if you see me periodically putting my hand on the steering wheel, that's to get the nag to go away. If there's a lot of questions when it comes to Tesla full self-driving. Driving a Tesla, I cannot tell you the amount of times I've stopped and asked, hey, does the car really drive itself? Hey, if someone cuts you off while it's driving itself, what happens? There's a lot of curiosity there. And I'm eager to share it with you. I'm eager to share the information. So if someone cuts me off, the car will see that and hopefully slow down. I'm joking when I say hopefully it will. I'll give you an example. Here's someone merging on, but they have their own lane. So we don't even slow down for them, which is good, which is the right decision to make. But it was in the visualization. So the car does a really good job of visualizing vehicles that it sees on the highway, which is going to continue to get better. So that's not really something I'm concerned about. Does the car really drive itself? If you can afford FSD beta, the car will drive itself. Yeah. I was explaining to someone the other day that autopilot comes standard on every Tesla. And they were asking me the difference between autopilot and FSD, which the way that Tesla has it set up right now, FSD will give you auto steer on city streets, while autopilot will take care of things on the highway. So we are exiting here towards the supercharger. I'm going to try my best not to intervene. I have taken this exact off-ramp before, and I had to intervene because of a duck. Looks like the visualization wasn't picking up. Okay, now we've decided to get a complete left, but we're gonna make a right. Oh, no, it's in the right lane. That's my mistake. The light's green, so it should go all the way through. It's slowing down, which I would have just gone all the way through. The light's already yellow. All right, welcome back from the break. We're all charged up, and we're gonna go ahead and start her here. See if she can make it. This does not yet support parking lots, but let's see if it can take us home without hitting anything. So far so good, just a little bit weird there. Creeping for visibility, that's unnecessary. Okay, decided to take a complete different route. This should be fun. It's definitely traveling way too fast in this parking lot. Let's take her down a few. All right, it's in the drive-through lane. Now it's out of the drive-through lane. Now it's going around the gas station. Yeah, this definitely looks a bit silly. I can tell it's struggling to decide. It finally found the stop sign, so. Key not detected, unable to restart after this drive without the key. All right, what key? It's asking me to pay attention to the road, which I am. All right, it decided to pull out. Okay. Key not detected. That's because the Tesla app is updating on my phone, which makes sense. Light's green ahead, so it's gonna go ahead and go through. Well, that was a bit hectic getting out of the parking lot. You can tell it's not smooth in parking lots yet. The speed management's not there in the parking lot yet. I have seen it make this left turn before, which it does fine. I don't know why we're coming to a complete stop. It's a flashing yellow. You can go. All right. Good commit. It should stay on the left side here. If you see it go to the right, then it's making a mistake. Okay. Good job staying completely to the left side. And it's picking up speed to merge onto the highway perfectly. Good. Now all it has to do is go left. It waits till the last minute to merge, and I don't like that at all. All right, so far so good. This part right here should be pretty straightforward. Guy has his own lane, so we shouldn't slow down too much, which is good decision making by autopilot there. Way to continue straight and not slow down. Previous versions of autopilot would slow down when someone is merging onto the highway, causing a confusion in whose turn it is. This right here, this is not good, the way it swings back and forth deciding which lane to enter. That needs to be smoothed out, and I'd like to see that in a future update. That's something I'm going to be looking out for. It did recognize that the speed limit here has dropped down to 55, and it's capped us at 10 over, which is fine. I'm okay with that. People usually travel pretty fast on this particular road, but we're going for a cruise today, so I think we should be all right. It's a bit windy out. You can feel it pushing the car. But yeah, guys, FSD beta is kicking ass. It's doing a good job. A few more updates here. I'd like to see what improvements I can make to the city. If you have any recommendations on places I should try near and around Boston, go ahead and put it in the comments below. I'll take that drive. Looks like this guy is passing us here. They don't like that we're doing 10 miles over the speed limit. They want to go faster. When you see the blue blinking light on the screen there, that's just the car letting me know that I need to put my hands on the wheel. It's called the nag. It's still a nag that the car does. I'm expecting that my viewers, when I'm breaking down the features of the full self-driving, I'm expecting that you guys don't know what it does. If you do, good. If you don't, now you do. Another mistake that I typically get in this particular turn here is there's an exit coming up on the right, and when I'm in this lane, you'll see that the car will turn on the blinker even though we're not exiting, and sometimes it will even nudge the wheel to the right as if we were going to exit. It's coming up right now, so we'll see if it stays in the proper lane. Nudges it to the right a little bit, turns the blinker on, and then makes a new decision. I don't like that at all. It should not be turning the blinker on, confusing people driving behind us. This is a good decision here. The car decided to slow down for this guy who is ahead of us and is merging. So I like that decision a lot. Speed limit here is still 55. We're still at 10 over, which is slow according to that driver ahead of us here. So far so good. Cars traveling smoothly down the road. We're about to enter the city. At the end here, you should see a transition from the autopilot stack here that we are driving, the Navigate on autopilot, you should see the screen transition to full self-driving as we enter off this as this freeway ends here, this highway ends. I would like that to slow down sooner, but this is what we're getting. We're now in full self-driving beta again, or the auto steer for city streets. That blinker was unnecessary, so I would like to see the blinkers get fixed. Random blinkers left and right confuses drivers behind you. Let's see which route we're taking today. Okay. Not bad.